Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the WWE Rumor Show. I am your host, Brandon Hines. So we have a lot of juicy rumors to talk about today regarding the world of WWE. So you better prepare yourself to get your juice boxes ready, and let's go ahead and jump into some juicy rumors. All right, the first rumor is about Apollo Crews. So as we all know, the Extreme Rules match that was scheduled to happen between Apollo Crews and the challenger, the champion, however you want to look at that, MVP, did not happen at Extreme Rules. They did a storyline injury where he's injured still or whatever, but apparently there's a deeper reason, and there's a actual reason that they don't want to reveal on television, and the rumor is that Apollo Crews tested positive for it. We're just going to refer to it as it because YouTube does not allow us to say the actual word without punishing us, but he has tested positive for it, and that is the reason he did not compete. It makes sense, but who knows? Maybe Apollo will say himself, I don't want to spread false information. It could be true, could not be true, just like everything in this show. Take it with a grain of salt. The next rumor is about Braun Strowman. So Braun Strowman has drowned pretty much if we all watched Extreme Rules like we should have been watching. Extreme Rules, they was a wonderful match. It was a swamp match between Bray Wyatt, The Fiend, whatever gimmick he's wanting to portray at the given time. He went in and out of so many different characters, and I've got to say, just him flipping back and forth, and just like the whole back and forth and all over the place, and the dizziness and all that crap, I've got to say, that match was absolutely wonderful, so I give it a thumbs up. But basically, Braun drowned, and the rumor here is that he didn't drown for no reason. He's going to make, a return eventually, and he's going to return with a brand new gimmick, a brand new kind of character, so who knows what it could be. He could be friends with Bray again and have the Wyatt family back together. Who knows? All we know is Braun Strowman's pretty much getting a refresh as the Universal Champion, and he's going to have a brand new gimmick when he comes back. So we can kind of speculate and guess on what it could be, but we're just going to have to wait and see. The next rumor also has to do with Extreme Rules. It has to do with the eye for an eye match. I'm still in shock. My last video here on the channel was me reacting to that match, at least the ending of the match, where Rey Mysterio, got his eye pulled out of his freaking eye socket. So that was wonderful, and it was dangling there or whatever. That was the whole storyline, obviously. It was not real. It was not fake. It was fake. It was not real is what I'm trying to say. So he did not get his eye actually pulled out for those who were actually buying into that for some reason. But apparently Vince McMahon made a call in this match. So this match was pre-filmed. They could kind of choose what they left in and, they took out of the match. Apparently one of the camera angles they did was a close-up of Rey Mysterio's eye hanging, out of his head. It's just crazy, and this is not professional wrestling. I guess WWE hasn't been professionally wrestling in quite forever, but basically Vince decided that, I don't know what the reason, it wasn't PG or whatever, even though he doesn't necessarily have to be PG on the WWE Network. Well, he decided to cut that camera angle, that camera shot of a close-up, and just kind of leave it as the wide shot, and people kind of looking close and being like, what the hell is that? Oh God, it's eye! Yeah, I guess he kind of wanted that reaction for people instead of just having the close-up. Because, the closer you get to some kind of prop or some kind of effect, the more you lose the illusion. The further away you are, the more realistic it's going to look. That's just the way it is. But that's the rumor there. Vince cut one of the camera angles for that. The next rumor also has to do with Vince McMahon. So the numbers right now, the ratings are quite horrid. They're quite horrible. So basically, they don't have fans right now. They don't really have a whole lot going on right now. There's a lack of interest. There's a lot of things that would make you think, numbers would actually go up because everyone's at home, everyone's not really doing anything. What else are you going to do? Gotta have some entertainment, so let's watch some wrestling. But that's the opposite effect that's happening right now. As well here on YouTube, I can speak to that. Numbers are way down, and it doesn't really make a lot of sense, but I guess the lack of interest in the product where it's not very exciting without a crowd, they're not really doing anything to show-stopping or whatever. But basically, Vince McMahon is not worried about the numbers at all because his belief is they're going to bounce right back as soon as they bring the crowd back. So there's no worries, even though, Raw ratings used to be, at the top, they used to be 4 or 5 million people, and then it went down to 3 million, and that was a little concerning, and now it's down to 1 million, 1.5 million viewers, but he's not really too concerned about it, because he has a feeling that when the crowd comes back, all the other television viewers are going to come back. So I don't know. I guess the theory is that, and it should be true, but I don't know if every single person is going to come back, but we'll just have to wait and see. The next rumor is about Stephanie McMahon, more like something Stephanie McMahon said. So it's also about the fans coming back to shows. Like this was something that they were pushing to happen next month, August, because they were wanting fans to SummerSlam. If you haven't caught the memo, SummerSlam is happening without a crowd. It's another pay-per-view happening without a crowd. I think their next big pay-per-view they're kind of pushing for is going to be Survivor Series, but if that's off, it's going to be Royal Rumble. But we'll just have to wait and see. But as for what Stephanie McMahon said about the crowds returning, and this is quite vague, it doesn't really, we can take what we want to from it, but basically, Stephanie McMahon herself has said that she believes the crowd will be coming back to WWE sooner rather than later. So sooner, not later. So I don't know what that means. It's kind of vague. I know they were kind of pushing for September, but they were wanting August, and August doesn't happen, so it's September, and if September doesn't happen, I guess they'll keep like pushing it forward. But my guess, if I was gonna like bet on a show, if it has to happen in 2020, my bet would be Survivor Series time, November. I would say hopefully things are kind of cleared up and a little bit better, but who knows? We will just have to wait and see. So there you guys have it. That is going to do it for this episode of the WWE Rumors Show. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the new format. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Make sure to like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Turn on notifications with the notification bell. But thanks for watching, guys. I am Brandon Hodge, and I will see you guys in the next video.